Hello Seahawks and welcome back to The Current. I'm your host Amelia, and today we will be joined by members of the men's track and field team, Josh Parks and Taylen West. Both attended undergrad at UNCW and are now grad students here. Parks is studying psychology and West is studying integrated marketing communication. Both athletes are approaching the finish line of their last collegiate season in the spring. Coming up, we will get an inside scoop of the ins and outs of being a college track athlete and learning more about their individual journeys in the sport. Now it's time to pass things off to our interviewer Nathan and our guests Josh Parks and Taylen West.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. Taylen.
Thank you.
Josh, great to have you guys here. First question, can you tell us a little bit why you chose to join the track team? Taylen, you can go first.
Well, I would say in high school, I played a decent amount of sports, but once I kind of started running track, it just kind of it matched with my personality a little bit more. I was just able to just be my happy self that I like to do that. And then once I came on my visit here, I felt like that family-oriented vibe, and everybody really seemed like they really was genuine and stuff like that. So I decided to come here.
For me, I played 3 different sports, but track was always the best one for me. I always had the most fun, and it came to me very naturally. So after our visit here, talking with the coaches, I really liked the coaches in the team, and the head coach, I had trained with him before at a camp, and he helped me out with a lot of my events, so I decided to choose him.
Yeah, nice. Josh, what does a day in your life look like just as a track athlete, like training sessions, maybe on a meet day and stuff like that?
On a meet day, it's kind of just wake up, get ready, get in that zone. You want to be in the zone right before you even get on the bus, just so you're prepared and you're ready to go, because for track you only have one chance. There's not many chances you get. But meet day is pretty it's actually probably the easiest day. I feel like practice is way harder. Just preparing yourself every day for practice gets you get a toll on your body with preparing, having class, having weights, just all the stuff that can be inflicted in that.
Yeah. So how about you for maybe a school day with a practice in there?
I'll say, well, my schedule's a little different now since I'm in the grad program. Everything's online, so I got a little more free time. But usually I say I wake up, get breakfast, go to the training room, treat my body, come back, do some homework, and chill before practice. Make sure everything's good. Kind of just make that routine a little bit to have my body okay, it's time to practice. I feel like being consistent is always good with anything you do. So yeah.
Nice. Post run meal. What'd you guys going for?
Post run meal. After a meet or after practice?
Let's say after a meet.
After a meet. Well, usually after a meet, it's usually whatever the team decide to get, whatever coach end up putting on our little meal form or whatever. But if I had a choice, I would say probably some type of pasta with some protein or something.
Nice. For me, after a meet, definitely pasta or a smoothie then pasta. Because I don't eat during track meets. I don't eat for the entire day until the meet's over, just because I don't want to be heavy. So I'm definitely super hungry afterwards, so I need at least 2 to 3 meals right after.
Yeah. What's one of the most rewarding parts of running track in college?
I would say really the most rewarding part, I would say if you think about a lot of other sports, especially team-oriented sports, it's kind of hard to really gauge or process, but a sport like this is every day, even if you're not really where you are, it's you always see the progression. So it's you kind of molding yourself into a better person on or off the track. It's kind of you get into that habit of being okay, I know what kind of goal to set. So it's it kind of sets you up for life, better, basically for life.
Yeah. I mean, and focusing on you guys are a family, right? You're building relationships. Can you speak on that a little bit?
Yeah. Well, track's obviously we're a team, but it's very individual. Mm-hmm. A lot of the stuff we do, it only affects ourselves. So it's kind of hard to be a family for a track team. Obviously we hang out and stuff, but basketball, volleyball or tennis, they all have to practice together. We don't technically have to, so it is hard to build that type of foundation with us. But I mean, throughout the years, we figure out ways of hanging out and practicing together, and obviously us practicing going hard every day, you build that bond. But I feel honestly, if we're talking about most rewarding too, it's on me at all times. So like I can't really I feel like it's rewarding because if I mess up, it's on me. Like I don't mess my team up or anything, but it's like if I do bad, then I can't it won't affect the team as much as if I was on a basketball team and I played bad.
Yeah. What are some challenges y'all face as just being a student athlete here at UNCW?
Some challenges. I would say probably the biggest challenge I faced through my time here would probably be like my time management when I first got here. And then, yeah, really just that's probably the biggest one that I faced, that I had to fix myself, to be honest. Yeah.
For me, biggest challenge would be finding a group of friends outside of the my team. Obviously, it's great to hang out with the team, but having that other group that is not all you see all the time, or you can see here and there, that's probably the biggest challenge. I started to figure that out and find a group of friends towards junior, senior year.
Yeah, that makes sense. When you're watching track, what is your favorite event to just go and spectate?
110 hurdles. 110 or 400 hurdles. It has to be a hurdle race for me.
If I'm spectating, probably a relay, 4x1 or something like that, because it's anything always can happen, So I like something like that, or one of the short events, 110 hurdles or 100 or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If you guys could be proficient in another event other than you currently do, which one would it be?
Pole vault.
Pole vault.
Yeah.
In a different event, probably long jump, probably.
Long jump.
Yeah.
Those all sound fun. Yeah, pole vault would be crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Finally, what's one piece of advice that you guys would have for a new runner or an incoming student athlete?
For a new runner or athlete, obviously there's gonna be ups and downs. If you're a freshman, you can come out guns a-blazing, have a great year, but for track, there's always gonna be a down period. You're never gonna run the best race every race. You have to set a benchmark and then obviously whatever you do last year, you want to be better. But sometimes when you come in to that next year, you're nowhere near you were when you finished, which that's obvious. You're on the off season, you're not gonna be in shape as much as you want to be start of the year. But it is hard to run in your first few meets and then be dang, I was running so much faster beforehand. But you have to understand that it is hard to get back. If you have to, our ceiling's so high that you have to build yourself up all the way back to that ceiling just to break through again to run better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And then also I would say another thing that could really help somebody that's coming in would just kind of be able to find that balance. I know my time here, I suffered a lot of injuries, and it kind of became my identity. Without track, I was I just felt lost or whatever. But I think having that balance between other stuff you do in life, because this is just a temporary part, So I think actually having a balance between that and whatever other things you like to do, whether it's hobbies or schoolwork or Yeah.
All right. Well, we really appreciate your insight.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Josh. Yeah. Thank you for joining us today. It is now time for Wave Watch.
Thanks, Nathan. The UNCW men and women's track season is in the spring and usually lasts into June. They are both coached by Jeff Claves and Max Coleman. However, each event has their own coach. The athletes compete in events such as hurdles, sprints, jumps, distant runs, and throws. The team is currently getting ready and training during this off-season to get prepared for the spring. They will have a Navy and Teal exhibition meet coming up on November 17th. UNCW typically hosts one competition during their official season where they also honor their seniors and grads. In other athletic news, the UNCW men's and women's basketball teams started their seasons this past week. After a successful preseason, including a dominating win over Coker University, the Seahawks look to fly back to the conference championship for a third straight year. That's all we have time for Wave Watch. Now back to Nathan for a game with our guests, Josh and Taylen.
Hi, Seahawks. Today we'll be playing musical chairs with our guests, Josh and Taylen. Whoever wins gets to answer the track-related question. First up, what are the 5 different track events?
Yes! I get to answer the question. What are the 5 different track events? 100 meter, 200 meter, 100 meter, 110 hurdles, javelin, shot put.
You're good.
Okay.
Boom. All right, next question. How many jumping events are there?
Yes! 2 in a row! Yeah. How many jumping events there are? Let's see. I would say 3, but I think 4 if you could include a pole vault.
That's correct. 4 is right. All right, next question. How high are the men's 110 meter hurdles?
Ooh. How high are the 110 hurdles? 42 inches.
Yes, sir. 42 inches is correct. Next question.
I let him get that because I didn't know.
What color is the UNCW track surface?
The surface of the track is red.
That is incorrect. It is actually orange.
No, okay.
It's orange, man.
Orange?
Orange.
Yeah.
It's orange.
2 different shades of colors. All right.
Yeah, it's like
Next
clay.
question.
Clay color.
How many hurdles are in the 110 hurdle race?
That's a lot of them. There's 10 hurdles.
Yes, that is correct. There is 10 hurdles. Next question. When did the UNCW men's team last win the conference championship?
Last time we won was 2014.
Yes, that is correct. It is 2014. All right.
That one made me
What
dizzy.
is the distance between the inside track and the outside track?
What do you mean by that?
Do it in meters.
Oh, dang it. Do you mean from like lane 1 to lane 8?
Yes. Sure.
He don't know it.
35 meters.
No. You have it backwards. It's actually 53 meters.
Dang.
Yeah.
No way.
Very interesting. All right. How
said
many
52.
feet are in a meter?
This ain't mathematics.
I'm going to go ahead and give that one to Taylen.
Yes.
All right.
How many feet is in a meter?
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
Lord have mercy. I'm gonna say 3 feet.
Yeah. Doing good.
Oh, really?
That's the answer. All right.
Wait,
Next
so-
question.
Wait, so is a meter and a yard the same?
No.
No.
There's 3 feet in
Lord
a
have
yard.
There's a difference.
Just glad you.
Who is known for being the most decorated track athlete in the Olympics?
Oh.
Taylen was.
If you guys need a hint, just let me know. All right, Taylen.
I'm gonna say Usain Bolt.
Nope, that is incorrect. Josh, do you know who it is?
Taylen West.
Nah, I don't. Wait, is it up to date till 2023?
Yeah, should be.
Male or female?
Male.
Oh, dang.
Starts with a C. Last name starts with an L.
Carl Johnson? Oh, wait. Carl.
Lewis.
I don't know his last name.
Carl Lewis is the answer.
Carl
That's what it
Lewis.
is, yeah.
All right, we're on to our last question. You guys can go ahead and get
I
up.
knew
What
it.
is the distance between each hurdle? Josh.
In the 110 hurdle race?
Yes, sir.
Ooh, I would say 6 meters.
Can we get it in feet? What do you think about feet?
Lord have mercy. How many did you say?
6 meters times 3. You're
18.
No, it's about 30 feet between and 45 feet from the start. But I'm gonna go ahead and give that point to you. Anyways, just for trying.
No,
Josh is our
no
winner.
points for trying.
And that was our musical chairs game. Thank you both for joining us today.
Are you looking at there on camera?
That's all we have time for today. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time.